Welcome to Learning with UNP. In this session of Python for Data Science, we are going to understand the user interface and working of Google Colab. That includes how to create Google Colab account, how to create new Colab notebook, save Google Colab notebook, upload another notebook, share Google Colab notebook, and finally commenting in Google Colab. First of all, we need to have a Google account to access Google Colab. Here is my Google account that I will be using to work with Google Colab. If you already have an account, just click on sign in. Log in through Google account credentials. Now let's type Google Colab, Google Chrome search engine. Here are the links related to Google Colab. Let me give you an overview about Google Colab. Google Colab, short for Google Collaboratory, is a free cloud service provided by Google that allows users to write and execute Python code in a browser based environment. It allows you to get data from different places and share your work with them. It's particularly popular among data scientists and machine learning practitioners for its ability to run Python code on Google's cloud servers without requiring any setup on the user's local machine. It also provides access to GPUs, graphics processing unit, and TPUs, tensor processing unit, for accelerating computations. Let's get started with Google Colab. Click on first link. Here comes the user interface of Google Colab. The point to be remembered is creating a Google Colab account is nothing but accessing the Google Colab with Google account credentials. Since I already logged in my Google account, I could access this Google Colab. On accessing the website, a pop-up or a window appears like this. Few initial tabs are mentioned here to help us begin using Colab. The first one is examples. It contains various notebooks demonstrating different examples. In recent tab, it displays the Jupyter notebooks you have already worked on. In Google Drive tab, it shows Jupyter notebooks that are stored in your Google Drive. In GitHub tab, it allows to add Jupyter notebook from your GitHub account after connecting Colab with GitHub. In Upload tab, it allows us to upload files from local repository by either clicking on Browse or drag and drop the files here. Google Colab also has multiple menus such as File, Edit, View, Insert, Runtime, Tools, and Help. Each menu has multiple sub-options that are used as per the requirement. We will look at those options that are most popularly used when working with projects. Now let us dive into working with Google Colab. Let's begin with creating a Google Colab notebook. To create a Google Colab notebook, click on File menu, click on New Notebook. It redirects us to a new Colab notebook with default name as untitled1.ipynb. We can rename the file as per our requirement. Let's name it as first project .ipynb. This notebook will be created and saved in Google Drive under a folder named Colab Notebooks. The files that we create here are automatically saved in our Google Drive. Additionally, if we want to save a copy of file in Drive, we have an option in File menu called Save a Copy in Drive. If we want to save a copy in GitHub, we have an option called Save a Copy in GitHub. If we want to download this file in our system, we have an option called Download with an extension as either .ipynb or .py. We will download this notebook as .ipynb. This notebook has been downloaded. We also have other options like Open Notebook. It opens an already existing notebook. We have Move option that moves the current notebook to a different location in Google Drive. We have an option called Move to Trash. The option moves the current notebook to trash, etc. Now, let's look at uploading a notebook in Google Colab. Before we upload a notebook, let's create another Google Colab notebook. In order to do that, go to File for New Notebook. We will save this as second project. Is automatically saved in our Google Drive. Now, click on File menu, click on Upload Notebook. While we upload any notebook here, we should have the notebook downloaded in our system. Since we already downloaded the first project.ipynb notebook, we will click on Browse, click on Downloads, click on First Project, and then click on Open. We can see that the first project.ipynb file is uploaded here. I want to mention 2 points here. A black box visible here is known as a cell in which we can write code. If we click on plus text, a box called text box will be visible here. Now let's explore few other options in other menus too. In edit menu, we have options like undo insert cell that reverts the last action. Select all cells that selects all the cells in our notebook, and etc. In view menu, we have options like notebook info that gives us information about the current notebook. In insert menu, we have options like code cell that inserts a new code cell, text cell that inserts a new text cell, etc. In runtime menu, we have options like run all that executes all cells in the notebook, run before that executes all cells before or above the selected cell, run selection, it will execute the selected cells, run after that executes all cells below or next of the selected cell, etc. In Tools menu, we have options like Settings that adjusts Colab settings such as theme and editor preferences. Keyboard shortcuts that displays and customizes keyboard shortcuts, etc. In Help menu, we have options like Frequently Asked Questions that provides answers to common questions. Send Feedback that provides feedback to Colab team, etc. Now let's understand how to share our Google Colab notebook. We have an option called Share at the top right corner. Click on Share. Here you can add people, groups to whom you wanted to share this notebook. You can either restricted to specific people, or generalized to anyone with the link. You can also share them with specifying the access to either view, comment, or edit. And then click on copy link and you can paste the link, or else you can make it to restricted, mention the mail IDs and click on send. Finally, let's discuss about commenting in Google Colab. Commenting in Google Colab Notebook is just like we would do it in Google Documents. Comments are attached to cells and are displayed next to the cells they refer to. If we want to comment in Google Colab Notebook, we have an option called comment. Click on comment, and here when we click on add a comment, a pop-up appears like this. Here I comment this cell as this the first cell. Click on comment. Becomes a comment for this first cell. We can also add text by either clicking on plus text or by adding text from insert menu. You can write text and format it to bold, italic, etc. The shortcut way to do is click on bold. This gives you a text in bold. Click on I. This gives you text in italic format. In this way, we can explore and work with Google Colab. This is all about today's lecture. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.